Hello enjoyers, welcome back to the Space Shooter series. In this video we are going to implement our combat system. This system will be big, so this is just a part 1. But before that, if you want to get my completed projects and created assets, you can subscribe to my Patreon. There you can find some assets and projects from my videos. I would appreciate any support. Let's back to the video and let's start by creating our feature or content pack. We need this third person. Click and add to project. Alright, now let's find out our animations, character. Yeah, but this is not what we want. Yeah, we need this part. So basically we need to retarget Unreal Engine 5 skeletons animations for Unreal Engine 4. But fortunately we have here in the Unreal Engine 4 mannequin this folder rigs, where you can find this retargeting Unreal Engine 5 many to Unreal Engine 4. And here we can actually make them, let's make this a little bit bigger, like this. Okay, now we can try our animations. Okay, let's select idle, run, walk. Also, this is actually female version, I guess. So let's use this idle, run forward, walk forward. You can click by like this by using Control and left mouse button. And we need actually walk in place. Let's check out other animations. No, we don't have. Alright, I guess this is it. Also, we can add some jumping animations. Let's add them as well. Fall, jump and land. Alright, this is it. Let's add also this walk in place and export selected animations. And we need to export them exactly in this character animations here and export. Okay, close this and we have these animations. Let's check them out. What is this? Walking in place, walking forward. Alright. What is this? Jog forward with weapon. Alright, this is it. Save selected. Now we need to create blend space for this mannequin. But first of all, let's make these animations for our character. Because our character has skeleton of Unreal Engine 4, we don't need to retarget these animations for our character. We can just replace skeleton. So Control A, select everything and replace skeleton. This is possible only because our skeletons are the same. So I'm going to use this character, full Skyfi, this part. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now our character can do these animations. And let's save this all. Alright. Now create blend space, right click here, animation. And we need to create not the standard blend space, but we need to go to the legacy and create blend space 1D. This is because we don't have animations for left run, right run. We don't have the animations. So we're going to use only animations like forward and idle. So blend space 1D, we need to create animation skeleton for our Skyfi character. Let's add full this skeleton. Okay, I'm going to call this blend space 1D and then layer. Okay, double click here. Here we have only one axis, which is horizontal axis. So I'm going to make this, let's make this bigger, like this. Alright, and now what we need to do, use grid, snap to grid, name is speed, and our maximum value is 500 if I remember correctly, but let's check it out, it is important. So I'm going to the content, where is our character animations? Here, right? So basically we need this one. Speed 270. This is jog. And for crouch walk, it is the same. Interesting. Let's check out our character. So we need to go to the space project, character, blueprint, this one. And we need to check out character movement actual. It is 600. Let's make this 500. Compile and save. And let's go to our, where it is, here, animations, blend space. And now we can adjust this part. Now we can create 500 like this. We don't need 20 grid divisions. We need something around 5, I would say. Alright, now we have this jog forward with gun, but we don't need this. We need to use idle. Then I need to add here walk forward, like in 200, and run in 500. Save. Close this part. Let's go to our animations of run with gun, and here we have this 217. I'm going to make this actually 500 and make these animations at the highest point here. Like this, snap to grid, everything, save. Okay, and we don't have actually walking animations, like, do we? Okay, crouch, this on the iron side, right? Okay, let's keep it like this. Now let's check out. Yeah, it still works, everything is correct. Alright, now we need to add our new blend space of jogging. Not this one, 1D animation. We need to add it to our animation blueprint. So go to the character, player, blueprint, animation blueprint. And now we have this part. So this is locomotion. This locomotion is for weapon. So I'm going to rename this to armed locomotion. So when we have a weapon, then this locomotion will play. But we need to actually duplicate this one, and let's call this not armed locomotion, and connect this one to locomotion. We need to add here some blending, so I'm going to create blend by boolean, and true pose is this one and false is this one. Okay, now connect this part to here, and this is our locomotion. For active value, we actually need to create a new value, so I'm going to promote variable and call this one armed. Okay, compile and save. And let's go to the not armed locomotion, standing idle. We need to change this one. Let's add here just idle. Idle, idle, this one. Connect it here and make this loop animation. Compile and save. Then let's go to the jogging. Let's remove crouching. We don't have crouching animations for this part. So yeah. And then here, remove this blend space. Instead, we need to use our new blend space, this one, and connect this part to here and this to here. Wait, this is direction. This is wrong. We need to use speed and connect it to here. Okay, compile and save as well. And now here, everything is correct. All the stuff is correct. Let's go to here. We don't have this armed variable, and we need to create it in the blueprint of player. So basically, when we get our weapon, where it is it is blueprint of weapons. So here, blueprint of master weapon, and here when player interact with this, set skeletal mesh, everything is correct, and then we need to add here, actually, no, not here, but we created here the weapon, so our rifle becomes this part. So here we have this component rifle. So basically we need to check out, is this changed? So we need to create new custom event, and this must be weapon update. Okay, and here we need to check out, is this a valid class, like this. And here let's add branch, and let's use print string just to check out how it works. So when this is valid class, we're going to have this print string hello. Let's try out. Currently we don't have weapon, so we don't have this. Wait, we need to trigger this weapon update. So I'm going to use here in the master weapon, before this destroying actor, I'm going to here add that new custom event from blueprint of player. So update weapon I can call from here, like this, and connect it here. Alright, compile and save. Now it must work. Wait, this one here. Alright, now let's go to our weapons. So currently we don't have weapons, so we have this animation. You can see this is kind of different animation. This is not our armed animation, and when I get this weapon, I don't get hello as well. Okay, this is a problem. Yeah, we get this after we set in our rifle as some mesh. So where it is? Yeah. Let's make for now use this event tick instead, so we can check it out. Currently we have this hello because this is a valid. Okay, let's make this get skeletal mesh and then is valid. So when this is empty, then we'll get this true. And let's try out again. Yes, let's check out here. Now we don't have any notations, but when I pick the weapon, yeah, now this works correctly. Alright, this is how you can check out, is this correct or not. Okay, let's call get skeletal mesh asset, because skeletal mesh, you see this warning, they tell us that we need to use get skeletal mesh asset. Okay, let's remove event tick for now, and let's make this part. Okay, when weapon update is coming, so we can check out, does we have the weapon, and if so, we need to use this new variable created. Or wait, we don't need actually create variable. We can go to the weapon master here, connect it here. Okay, we can go to actually animation blueprint. I'm going to use this mesh, and here I have this animation blueprint. Okay, here we can actually go to the event graph, and now we know that we have this get rifle and get component, and we know that we can use get skeletal mesh asset, and then check out, is it valid, and if it is valid, then we can use this armed set, connect it here and use this part. Okay, yeah, now here this must work correctly. I'm going to use the character to check it out. Currently we have our standard animation without weapon. I pick weapon and I have my animation with weapon. Okay, this part works. Then let's add some logic to create ability for player to throw away weapon. For example, the player don't want to use that weapon. So for that purpose, I need to create new input action, and this one is drop weapon. Okay, double click here. This boolean. Okay, this is correct. Let's go to the IMC player, new mapping, drop weapon. I'm going to use button G. Okay, save. Close this part. In the blueprint of player, let's add that new logic. So first of all, we need to use drop weapon, and when this is triggered, the player must lose the weapon. But before that, we need to create branch and check out actually does we have the weapon to throw. We can drop weapon when we don't have that. So we need to get skeletal mesh asset is valid and then connect it here. And only if this is true, then the player will be able to throw that weapon away. So now on the true, we need to call this rifle, connect it here, and it must be empty because we dropped that weapon. Yeah, and before that we need to spawn the weapon that we already have. So spawn actor from class, and we need to use this part, and we need to actually select here like this, and we can connect here. This is get skeletal. Okay. We actually need this master weapon variable, which is a weapon type. Okay, let's do the same variable. Let's create the same variable here. Okay, weapon type. And this is enumeration of weapon. How it called? Arsenal. Okay. Enumeration arsenal. Okay. Get weapon type connected here. And for a rifle, we need to create pickup of rifle. For blaster, and so on. All right. Now this is correct, and yes, spawn transform, we can just use our character. So get vector location. Also we need to add get vector forward vector. Then we can multiply this by float. I'm going to use float. I'm going to use 200. Then I need to add them to each other and connect them together. Yeah, like this. And this is location by 200 forward from our character. So connect this part to spawn location. Actually, we need to also split circle in here to get our location. We don't care about spawn transform and scale. So yeah, this must be enough. Also, what the problem? Yeah, now we don't have problem. Okay, this is spawn actor. We spawned our new weapon, and we need to remove our weapon from our hand completely, like this. And also, yeah, we need to use our rifle component and set skeletal mesh, asset, and keep like this without any mesh. Okay, this is true. And also we need to make this do once to prevent players spamming the button and creating problems. Alright, after all this stuff, delay and connect completed to reset. So the player will be able to drop weapon once per 0.2 second. So yeah, like this. Now let's check out our logic for this part. Wait, before that we need also set our weapon type. So compile and save. Let's go to the master pickup, and here we have this weapon type. We actually need to call weapon type from player, set weapon type. Now this must be correct, connected here, here. Yeah, because the player currently doesn't have information about weapon type, so we added that. Let's check out now. Okay, we don't have weapon. We're on the standard spot. Let's pick up weapon. Okay, we have weapon. I'm going to press G. I dropped weapon, but I still have the weapon in my hands. Yeah, this is because we failed. Yeah, this is because we failed one thing. This is incorrect order. We need to just change the order. This must be the last part, because we removed skeletal mesh and then for some reason we set rifle. We actually can remove this part, because when we remove skeletal mesh, we don't need to touch our variable anymore, like this. Let's try again. Okay, pick up weapon, G. Yeah, now it works correct, and you can see our animation also is correct. So currently we have an weapon drop. We can pick up the weapon, drop it, and also our animation changes when we are using weapon or not. Hi, I am from future. I have found out that there is a huge mistake in the weapons. Maybe even you get the same bug as me. When you drop the weapon, you always get rifle instead of the weapon that you had. This is because there's mistake. You can see this is a master weapon, and this is a child weapon, rifle pickup. You can see parent class is master weapon. But for blaster it is actor, for lance it is a blaster pickup, and for plasma also it is a blaster pickup. This is incorrect. So basically we need to recreate these weapons again. So click on the master weapon, create child blueprint class, and create the same weapons again. And that's how you will fix that bug. Okay, content, fix up redirectors. Okay, and do the same for other weapons as well. So yeah, now we can rename these to all. Yeah, we need just to reopen our editor, and then we can rename it as an old name. For example, blaster now is correct. Let's check it out. Currently we have only rifles. Let's go to the master weapon. Yeah, and we need to go to the blaster pickup one and change this to blaster. Compile and save, close, and now open. Okay, now we have this. You can see. I will take this. This is now blaster, and when I drop, it is blaster, it is not a rifle. So this is why it doesn't work. Alright, now I need to just create another laser lens and plasma gun. I don't like idle animation. You can see our hands clipping to our body. So let's slightly adjust animation. So I'm going to use that animation where it is. It is idle MM. This one. Open it, and let's add some justification. First of all, this hand, I'm going to click on the skeleton tree, and you can actually manually do some adjustments. For this is right clavicle, click on right clavicle, and let's try to a little bit rotate it. Something like this, and I'm going to make it a little bit rotated by this. I would say I need to also change a little bit, not upper, or maybe upper arm. Okay, and lower arm. No, we can't change this part. It doesn't work just. Something maybe like this. It is okay, I guess. Let's use left clavicle. Here we need only a small adjustment. And where is lower arm? Something like this. Okay, click on this K and save. Now let's try again. Okay, now idle animation is working correctly. Our character hands doesn't clip the body, and when I move, yeah, it is okay. Alright, I think this is it for now. We created weapon drop and we adjusted animation for being without weapon. And in the next video we're going to create combat system. It must be a component, so we can attach that to our player and our enemies. But for now, I think this is enough. I hope you enjoy. If so, hit the like button, share comments, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. See ya!